Award-winning Aging and Awesome is a production of the Nevada Senior Care Foundation and Consider It Done Productions, proudly presented by Lend a Hand In-Home Care and Transportation, Infinity Hospice Care, Partners in Primary Care, and Senior Care Plus.
Hello and welcome to the Season 4 finale of Aging and Awesome. What an incredible season it's been, right, Joe?
Well, I'll tell you, I had lots of fun. We went to Carson City and we did our exercises out on the lawn. And I've met so many really, really nice people. And as always, Aging and Awesome, people come up to me and tell me how much they enjoy the show. It makes me feel good to know that we're actually doing good out there. Absolutely. And people love us, and we love them too.
We love them too, that's right, Joe. And because of the 18 community stakeholders across Nevada, this program has been able to inform, enlighten, and inspire thousands to be aging and awesome. And it is our great honor, as you said. Here's what's coming up.
Erin Breen will show us how some local artists are using their retirement fully focused on what they love to do. They've turned their hobbies into an encore career.
Truckee Meadows Healthy Communities and the Hello Project are working together to engage and meet the social needs of seniors during the pandemic. We'll show you how.
And generic prescription drugs have always helped make treatment more affordable. But what are the differences between brand name and generic medications? Partners in Primary Care explains.
And when we reconvene with Erin Breen, there's probably a lot we wish we could forget about 2020. But what lessons can we hold dear in the new year? All that and more next on Aging and Awesome.
What if you could do what you love to do every day? That could be a fabulous retirement, right? And a lot of retirees are finding they can make a bit of money on their hobbies.
Now, it's not a full-time job they need, but a full-time hobby that pays off. Erin Breen introduces us to two Reno artists who have found having passion for how you spend your time makes all the difference.
A trip to Andy Horstmanshoff and Kevin Cooper's home is like taking a tour of the most beautiful parts of Nevada. No, wait, it's way better than that, because you get to see remote areas of Nevada, places you would never find on your own, through the eyes of artists. This shot of Comet Hale-Bopp, believe it or not, was Andy's first shot at photography.
My dad had a 1958 camera. It was all manual, made in East Germany, and when Comet Hale-Bopp was here in 1997, I wanted to photograph it. So I went to Gordon's photo shop and asked how I could do it, and they told me what to do, what film to get, to put my camera on a tripod, etc. So I went to Washoe Lake.
After finding the perfect tree for it and parking, he noticed that when other cars behind him drove by, they'd light up the tree for 20 seconds at a time.
So I would take 30-second exposures of the tree and the comet in the background, and then the last 3 seconds, the car would light up the tree. I showed those to a photographer and professional photographer, and she said, those are pretty good. You've got a good eye.
So he invested in a new camera. Meantime, Kevin was working on his own hobby, which just happened to be the perfect complement to Andy's work.
We do matted prints, all different sizes. Everything's done 100% in-house.
He does the framing, he cuts the mats, and does the rest of it.
We make cards, we make matted prints, framed prints, large stuff, small stuff, all kinds of things of Andy's images.
And it's all done here.
Again, these are the little ones. If I needed to do bigger, we would switch over to the bigger printer. It's our passion and we enjoy it, so it allows us to be able to do what we enjoy and then still bring in a little bit of money.
So when they were ready to retire, they were already focused on their next artful chapter of life, mindful images photography.
So it went from hobby to very serious hobby. Then after I retired, it became my second profession.
But one on their terms and their timetables. Not like a regular job, like when he was a lawyer.
I didn't realize how stressful that job was until I'd retired and then looked back after a few months and thought, wow, that was really stressful. Yeah. This is really nice.
Kevin and Andy are just two of the hundreds of hobbyists turned entrepreneurs who offer their work at the Nevada Marketplace in the Reno Town Mall.
We have over 250 local merchants with anything from one book that they wrote to this entire giant art gallery. There's love behind everything in this entire store.
Kevin and Andy have a lot to offer in their studio here, from magnificent shots of the hot air balloons to amazing night skies. A favorite for Andy.
And the thing about Nevada is we've got these pristine dark skies. You get 50 miles outside Reno and the skies are so dark, no light pollution, no air pollution. It's just amazing to get some nice night photography.
And it's mobile, so we can get in our camper and I can join him if life allows. I can take it right along with us.
I get to go in my camper, go out into the Great Basin, sometimes for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, just relax, hike around and look for beautiful things in Nevada.
And when Andy finds it, Kevin will make sure it looks perfect for sale as part of Mindful Images photography. Doing what you love to do and making a little money doing it. Sounds like the perfect plan for an out-of-this-world retirement to me. For Aging and Awesome, I'm Erin Breen.
Thank you, Breen. Still to come on the Season 4 finale of Aging and Awesome, we discuss generic prescription drugs and when you can save some money on your medications with Partners in Primary Care. And our continuing coverage of seniors and the coronavirus, how Truckee Meadows Healthy Communities and the Hello Project are keeping seniors in the loop.
And we reconvene with Erin Breen after this short break. But first, our friends at Senior Care Plus are helping us navigate the complexities of Medicare. Have a look.
ABCs of Medicare is a seminar that we've been doing for a couple of years now. We do them 2 or 3 times a month. It's ABCs of Medicare. So A is the hospital, B is the outpatient, C is the Medicare Advantage, D is the... It's all complicated. So to cut through a lot of that complication, we've designed a seminar that goes over the ABCs of Medicare. It talks about what Medicare is, and perhaps more importantly, what Medicare isn't. A lot of misconceptions about that, and how that's important to you. New in the new year is we'll be back to our regular schedule. We do them a couple of times a month, and we're excited to be back to doing our in-person meetings. Bricks and mortar, so we're here. You can come into the seminar if you want. Some people have a hard time at a seminar, either virtual or in person even. So you can come in one-on-one and speak with us here at our meeting, and we'll go over all the information for you here. You can go to our website, and our website will tell you when the next meetings are, or you can call at 982-3158, and somebody there will walk you through the process. So we're hoping everybody has a happy new year. We're happy to put 2020 behind us. We're looking forward to 2021. It's going to be a great year this year. We hope to see you all here at Senior Care Plus.
If you're 64 or 65 and newly eligible for Medicare, you only have a few months to enroll, or you may incur a late enrollment penalty. By understanding Medicare now, you'll have time to get a full picture of the choices that are right for you. Join experts from Senior Care Plus for a free ABCs of Medicare seminar to learn about Medicare and the options available to you. Sign up at seniorcareplus.com or call 775-982-3158 today.
If you're dealing with a serious illness or going through treatment, you don't have to do it alone. Infinity Hospice Care provides palliative care through Nevada Care Connect to help with symptom management, emotional support, and the care you need. Treatment can begin any time during an illness, during and after treatment, and all of it from the comfort of your home. Nevada Care Connect will work directly with your doctor and specialist to ensure the treatment you receive is exactly what you want. Learn more at nevadacareconnect.com.
Hi folks, Ron Ford for Sierra Air. Do you know the most important factor in the lifespan of a new furnace and air conditioner is the quality of the installation? That's why at Sierra Air we take pride in our award-winning team of install experts. They get the job done right every time. We also provide a comfort promise, 100% money-back guarantee, and the best warranty program in the industry. To learn more, give us a call or visit sierraair.com.
Perfect indoor weather, Sierra Air.
Carrier, turn to the experts.
Well, welcome back to my living room. I want to share with you the philosophy of Charles Schulz. I didn't come up with this, he did. Grab a piece of paper, you got it ready? Can you name the 5 wealthiest people in the world? How about 3 Heisman Trophy winners? Can you name a couple of Miss Americas? How about a Pulitzer Prize winner or 2? Ooh, I got one of those. Warren LaRude lives right here in Reno. Fabulous writer, great friend. Love him, Warren LaRude. Okay, now, new list. Can you think of even one teacher who really helped you along the way? How about a couple of good friends who've always been there for you? And can you name 3 people that you seriously just enjoy spending time with whenever you can? Well, I'll tell you, I had a math teacher. I thought he hated me. I was always in trouble. He was always sending me to the office. I mean, like, this happened every day. But he taught me math, and he made me really work at it. And I still use all the tricks he taught me. I use them all the time. So thank you, Mr. Spencer. And I had a piano teacher who really believed in me. Now, when I was about 12, he taught me to go on beyond playing music. I was playing piano at the time. And he taught me how to write it. His name was Mr. Bean. And you know what? He put me in an adult composition class when I was 12. I felt so special to be learning how to write music. And that's not an easy thing to do. Find yourself feeling special when you're one of 6 kids. But he did it. And he helped me find myself. Heck, a few years later, I auditioned for music school and got in. Okay, I ended up a writer with words instead, but I can still write music too. Don't you see, the people who have made a big difference in your life are not those with the most credentials, the most money, or the most awards. They are the ones who just really cared the most. So now, if you have those in your life and they're still around, I'd say you should go and thank them. And if they aren't around, think about them, and then offer a helping hand to someone else. We gotta turn things around in 2021. For Aging and Awesome, I'm Erin Breen.
Thinking about moving or downsizing? You should meet my good friend, Marsha Rambo, with Realty One Group Eminence. With over 30 years experience, if you're looking for a home that better fits your lifestyle, call Marsha today and tell her Joe sent you.
Spanning Northwest Nevada, the independent, assisted, and memory care communities of Fernley Estates, Mountain Lake Estates, Summit Estates, and Carson Valley Senior Living. Caring people, serving people, improving lives. Take a tour of these fantastic communities today.
Aging and Awesome is brought to you by Eden Home Health, Northern Nevada's highest rated home health for quality of patient care. Patients have a choice. Ask your doctor for the best in-home health care. Eden Home Health.
Life is story. Pages of amazing adventure and narrow escapes. Bold steps taken, races run, chapters on love and hard lessons and new beginnings. Your life, your legacy, our privilege to serve. Morningstar Senior Living.
GI Consultants' highest priority is patient safety, with screening and infection control measures to keep our community safe, utilizing telemedicine services, allowing patients to visit with a provider from the comfort and safety of their home. For the best gastrointestinal and liver care, choose GI Consultants. Aging and Awesome is brought to you by Donald Bernard, Investment Fiduciary and Senior Vice President of Investments. Native Nevadan Donald Bernard has built an outstanding reputation specializing in retirement. For income ideas, give Don a call. No client is too big or too small.
People looking for in-home senior care have many questions. How do I pick the right agency? How do I pay for it? And how will this affect my life? Others will tell you that they're the only ones who accept long-term care insurance. That's just not true. Or that they can meet your medical needs. And that is just not true. Know your rights. Deposits, lengthy contracts, high minimums, and inflated hourly rates can harm seniors. Visit us at lendahanss.com to meet you or a loved one's in-home care needs.
Living at Lakeside Manor, an independent senior living community in the heart of Reno, means pleasure for the residents and peace of mind for their families. Rooms are available now, starting at $15.30 a month. Take a tour of Lakeside Manor today.
Don't let a mobility issue keep you from enjoying the things you love. MedTech Services in Reno has been providing mobility equipment and automotive solutions to Northern Nevadans since 1988. Visit MedTech's showroom inside the Big Yellow Building at 555 Gentry Way.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Aging and Awesome. One of the things we love to do on the show is inform, enlighten, and inspire you about the different things going on in our community. And one of those things is Truckee Meadows Healthy Communities. I'm so excited to have Sharon Zadra on the program to talk about what they do and how they help seniors. Sharon, thanks for coming on.
Hi, thank you. It's good to be here. It's kind of interesting being on this side of it because I watch every I do. So
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, we just love what you do for our seniors.
Thank you. Really critical. You know, Turkey Meadows Healthy Communities, TMHC is easier to roll out, has been around for just over 5 years, and I've been with them for about 4. And about a year ago, we really kind of formalized our strategic plan concentrating on affordable housing, behavioral health, and fitness and nutrition. And we had an opportunity to team up with Renown Health and the Health District to try and get a Robert Wood Johnson Build Health Challenge grant. It is the creme de la creme. I mean, it's like the World Cup of grants. And so we came together and we looked at what was wrong with our community, what we were, really concerned about. And we kept honing in on, we have a really high senior suicide rate, higher than the nation, 2 times higher for people who are 65 and older, and 4 times higher for people who are 85 and older. And that was just really uncomfortable for us. And so we decided, long before COVID was ever even heard of, we decided that we would put together a program, the Hello Project, and we would build it around loneliness and isolation with seniors, because that is a huge contributing factor to obviously tremendous health issues, both mental and physical health, and the serious consequence of suicide. So we went after this grant and we got it.
Yay.
First time ever west of the Mississippi that they'd given money, never in Nevada, of course, before.
Well, I think so often seniors get written off, and that's one of the reasons we invented this show, is because we want to fight that. We don't want that to be a reality. Why would you say this was something that really grabbed their attention?
I think it's because they saw the need. It's been recognized for quite a while. The data shows again and again that loneliness is a severe health issue. It's as bad or worse than 15 cigarettes a day.
So Sharon, how can people at home get involved with Truckee Meadows Healthy Communities and the Hello Project?
The first thing that they can do is we responded quickly to the COVID conditions. And so we're now doing twice each week on Tuesdays and Thursdays, a program, a Zoom virtual program. We call it Starts with Hello. And you can come on board. It's at noon, and we have experts every Tuesday to talk about related issues, things that are of interest to the seniors, maybe related to COVID, maybe not, just health concerns. We're starting to have some fun too.
Yes.
Because it's time for us to have some fun. And it's become really interactive. They're participating with us, and they're even giving us ideas. And then on Thursday, we have Dr. Cord, who is with Renown, and we talk about, more of the behavioral health, the mental health and anxiety, and, better practices. But it isn't just the anxiety, it's, relationships and communications and just things to be healthier.
That's Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon. You can head to our website, agingandawesome.com. We'll connect you with It Starts with Hello and the Hello Project. Sharon, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Always a good time.
In the United States, 9 out of 10 prescriptions filled are for generic drugs. Increasing the availability of generic drugs helps to create competition in the marketplace, which can help make treatment more affordable for many people. Kai sat down with partners in primary care for what you need to consider when talking with your doctor about your medications.
You've seen her on the show before. We love to have her on. Dr. Tracy Wakefield with Partners in Primary Care. Dr. Wakefield, thanks for coming back.
Great to be here.
Important topic, prescription drugs and generic prescriptions. A lot of people go, why are they cheaper? Shouldn't they be the same, or what? What's the deal?
Well, a lot of it is when these products that are originally branded go off patent. Other companies are able to, produce them cheaper, and they didn't put necessarily the research and development that often the companies are, recouping with the higher price. So yes, generic drugs, after the patent goes off for the original product, are cheaper.
But what makes them different?
So they really have the same, active ingredient or the important part of the ingredient, but so there's rarely a big difference between the brand name and the generic drug.
Now, when a doctor writes a prescription for a patient and it says the brand name, do they always get the brand name?
No, often if they do not check the dispense as written checkbox on a prescription label, the pharmacist is free to dispense actually the generic alternative if there is one. So it's really meant to drive, cost-effective care for patients in general, overall. So yes, unless your provider has checked specifically that dispense is written, you're able to get the generic substitution for that drug.
And would someone ask their provider to give them the generic, or why would a provider give them the brand name instead of a generic?
It doesn't happen very often, but there may be some perceived difference between the brand name and the generic. But like I said, it's few and far between where that actually happens anymore.
How would a patient find out if a brand name medication they're taking is available in a generic?
Yeah, I would just encourage them to ask their pharmacist, or even their provider will know.
And here at Partners in Primary Care, a part of the care team, you have a pharmacist.
Absolutely.
Your own staff.
That clinical pharmacist, like we mentioned, is meant to really make sure patients are optimizing not only their formulary on their drug plan, but also, making sure they're on medications that effectively and efficiently treat the conditions that they have.
Because whether it's generic or brand name, prescription management is something seniors deal with and get in trouble with if they're not making sure that
it's all working together, and absolutely,
Mm-hmm.
and they're really on the medications that their conditions call for, and provide the best care for a given condition.
And that oversight here at Partners in Primary Care is so helpful, I'm sure.
Absolutely, not only helpful for our patients, but also helpful for our providers to really stay on top of all the medications a patient's taking.
And when it comes to insurance, Medicare, they usually favor the generic, right?
Right. For most insurance plans, the preferred generic actually will carry even a $0 copay, because they're really trying to, emphasize the need to have really cost-effective care. And we know that these generic medications, equally treat the same conditions that the brand name, so the patients can get them at a much lower cost. So we really want to incentivize that behavior, and that happens to, happen with a $0 copay or a very low copay versus the brand name medication.
So people shouldn't worry if they get a generic drug.
No, I think it's important for you to really optimize, the amount of money you're spending on your medications, and you're still getting the same benefit.
Absolutely. Dr. Tracy Wakefield with Partners in Primary Care, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Kai. After the break, a big announcement on what's coming in Season 5. Don't you go anywhere. The Season 4 finale of Aging and Awesome will be right back. But first, Dr. Amy Stratton with GI Consultants has some important information on utilizing telemedicine during the pandemic.
Hi, my name is Dr. Amy Stratton. With the rising number of COVID cases around the country, it's easy to try to put off your next appointment with your healthcare provider. But there's easier and safer ways than ever to visit with a healthcare provider. Telemedicine is an option offered by many hospitals, doctor offices, and even specialists like us at Gastroenterology Consultants. You can meet virtually with your doctor from the comfort and safety of your home, knowing you're getting the expert care you need without potentially exposing yourself to the virus. For those who may need help setting up these virtual visits, loved ones can often provide the support necessary to get you started. Make sure you consider all your options before putting off that next visit, and talk to your doctor or specialist to see if they offer telemedicine options. Times are changing, but the one thing that doesn't change is Gastroenterology Consultants and many other providers throughout Nevada are here to support you through your healthcare journey. Happy holidays from all of us at GI Consultants.
Customized coverage for your healthcare needs. Your Insurance Agency, serving Nevada seniors for over 50 years. Your Insurance Agency offers all Medicare plans. You need a plan as unique as you are. Your Insurance Agency has agents across Nevada. Call 775-209-1010. Truckee Meadows Healthy Communities, Renown Health, and the Washoe County Health District present the Hello Project. Join them for It Starts with Hello, a virtual gathering every Tuesday and Thursday at noon, featuring local experts and quality conversation with your peers. Head to hellostartsnow.org. Partners in Primary Care, senior-focused approach to primary care can help you figure out the safest way to stay healthy during this time. They are your new partner in good health. 8 centers in Las Vegas opening soon. Call today to become a new patient and see how they can help you.
Even with more than 1 million people cared for by hospice each year, the decision to call hospice is never easy. However, at Infinity Hospice Care, many families tell us they wish they would have contacted us sooner. And with hospice being covered by Medicare and most insurance, the decision to get your loved ones the help they need is even easier. Plus, the registered nurses at Infinity Hospice Care are available 24/7. To learn if we can help, go to infinityhospicecare.com.
At Intermountain Healthcare, you get the same healthcare partners, caregivers you know and trust, but you also get more. More nationally renowned specialists to serve you. More holistic care, including preventive care and mental health. More technology options to simplify and improve your care experience. What does getting more mean? A healthier, stronger you and healthier, stronger communities. Because all of us are better together.
For nearly 30 years, Michelson & Associates has been protecting Nevada families and their legacies, specializing in elder law, including estate planning, contested estates, guardianship, probate, Medicaid, and VA pension benefits. Their goal is to protect seniors from exploitation and to build, protect, and sustain family relationships and property. The Michelson team stands ready to evaluate your needs, recommend the best course of action, and provide second-to-none service every time. Call Michelson & Associates today.
Aging and Awesome is honored to be recognized as the Human Services Network 2021 Media Representative of the Year for our work in informing, enlightening, and inspiring seniors during the COVID-19 pandemic.
Our nomination from Dina Schmidt, the administrator of the Nevada Aging and Disability Services Division, highlighted our, quote, upbeat, informative, and fun approach to delivering important information and insights. Mrs. Schmidt was particularly moved by our efforts to address the needs of seniors related to the COVID-19 pandemic. We are honored to receive this prestigious recognition and thankful for what the Human Services Network has done for Nevadans for over 30 years.
Wow, out of time already? Thanks so much for watching Aging and Awesome. This show began January of 2019 with the hope older people would get the recognition and information they deserve like never before.
And on behalf of our entire cast and crew, thank you for allowing us into your living rooms each and every week. And we have exciting news. Aging and Awesome has been renewed for a 5th season.
Because of the continued support of KTVN2 News, we will see you again on Saturdays at 7 p.m. in Northern Nevada starting February 6th.
And all of this would not be possible without community stakeholders who share our mission of bettering the lives of older Nevadans and their families. A big thank you to
Lend a Hand in-home care and transportation.
Infinity Hospice Care.
Senior Care Plus.
Partners in Primary Care.
Donald Bernard, Investment Fiduciary.
GI Consultants.
Lakeside Manor.
Marsha Rambo with Realty One Group Eminence.
Morningstar Senior Living of Sparks.
Eden Home Health.
Michelson & Associates.
Summit Estates. Fernley Estates. Mountain Lake Estates. And Carson Valley Senior Living.
Intermountain Healthcare.
The Alzheimer's Association.
Your Insurance Agency. And MedTech Mobility Services.
Happy New Year! See you in season 5. Ta-ta for now.
1, 2, 3, listen.